Welcome to one more episode of our Success and Connection podcast. I'm here with Andrea Cannon. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well. Thanks for having me, Eva.
Hey, we are here in Monterey, right?
Yes,
Isn't that amazing?
it's so nice to be here in Monterey with everyone.
Yeah, so Honors Club brought us here for this amazing treat. Yeah, so we love it so much and connection, right? So talk about connection. For you, what's the definition of success and connection?
So, definition of success and connection. That's a really awesome question to get started off with. I think for me, success is mostly based off of my Mount Everest. And so my Mount Everest is to help 120 people through lending backed by real estate, achieve financial freedom. And while myself, I earn $100,000 per month in income. And so that is what success for me means in this business so far, but I want to be doing that through helping other people. Of course, I mentioned the 120 people that I'm helping to help through achieve the financial freedom, but also I'm wholesaling, I'm helping new people get deals. We do a couple per month that we help new people get deals on every single month. So, really building the community of people who are doing creative finance, who are building their wealth that way, as well as building it through lending as well.
Okay, so you're saying that you want to help people get into the world of lending?
Yes.
Okay, that's very interesting. So this is because you're a pharmacist, right?
Yeah, so my full-time W-2 job is I'm a pharmacist, and I actually work as a medical science liaison for a pharmaceutical company. And it's a pretty busy job. My husband is also a surgeon, so between the two of us, we're pretty busy and spend a lot of time in school and a lot of time, honing our craft of our jobs, right? I did undergrad, I did pharmacy school, so I have my doctorate. I did residency. He did, had a similar path, undergrad, medical school, residency, fellowship. It took a really long time for him to arrive. So between the two of us, a lot of schooling, a lot of training, and we both actually really enjoy our careers and our jobs, but we want to be building passive income simultaneously, right? And so that's really one of the key things is we started owning properties, and just with where we're located in Utah and some of the other things, it's maybe not the best for cash flow there. So we decided, okay, maybe that's not the right play for us. And so I've more transitioned into private money lending as it's a little more hands-off. It's a little more passive, and it allows a good opportunity for growth.
I love that. And being in a community is crucial to do what you're doing, right?
Absolutely.
Because then you have trustworthy people that are in a community that they are doing deals. They are always in the room with you. So, of course, always there's risk. So you have to do your own due diligence to make sure that you're doing the right thing. So when you lend, what's your criteria for lending?
Yeah, so as of this moment, what we're primarily focused on for our lending box is first position loans and more of a fix and flip type of a timeline. So it's around 6 months so that we deploy the money and then we get the money back. Now, I don't think that will be the long-term thing that we will focus on because really the people that I'm looking to help are more likely going to be W-2 professionals, healthcare professionals, nurses, pharmacists, physicians, right, who really want to set their money somewhere and then kind of forget about it. So they don't necessarily want to get it back in 6 months. They want to just keep it out. So right now I'm focused on that 6-month time frame so I can get experience with many different operators. However, I still am really excited about that time frame and the stability. So it's the first position loans, people who have a good track record, who pay the money back and communicate well if they're not on time, right? So if something falls a little bit later, that's okay. We understand that things happen, but we still really want to focus on good communication and someone I'm happy to connect to going forward, because it's one thing to lose your own money, but it's a completely different thing to lose someone else's money, right? And that's my goal going forward is I want to help other people get into lending, and I'm not going to do that by connecting them to someone who's going to lose money, right? And so that's my goal.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's crucial to have somebody like you that you know the community and you know the lending industry and you know what to look for.
Absolutely.
Because if somebody, they have the money but don't have the knowledge, their risk is too big. Right. So that's why they would be doing with you where they have more safety.
Absolutely.
I love that. It's very cool. So, and you lend all over America?
Yeah, so I live in Utah, but actually don't lend in Utah or haven't lended in Utah. Not that I'm opposed to lending in Utah, but haven't done it yet. But right now it's kind of all over the country where people are doing fix and flips, and a lot of it ends up being in the Midwest and like Southeast area.
Okay, great. Who is your ideal customer?
So the ideal people that are lending money alongside me are healthcare professionals or people who work busy corporate jobs who want to get an additional income and maybe eventually replace their current income with their job through lending. And then the ideal person that is the borrower is someone who's doing fix and flips at this moment and has a pretty high volume and can manage a significant amount of money coming in for their projects and pays a stable return that's either monthly or at the end.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so do you have anything out there that you're training these people, giving some like workshop or YouTube? There's anything that you're doing or you're looking for to do?
Yeah, so right now I'm primarily focused on education through my social media platforms. I haven't developed a 2-day boot camp or anything like that at this point in time. I'm going to wait a little bit longer until I have had even more experience with the operators before I develop a boot camp, because I want to just make sure I really can provide the value and have the experience to do so with everyone. But right now I am really primarily focused on educating through my social media platform. So the Andrea Cannon on Instagram and also the Andrea Cannon on YouTube, where I'm doing podcasts as well, interviewing experts, people like yourself. I actually had Iva on my podcast as well. So been able to connect with a lot of different experts to talk through what they're doing in their business to help make money as well. And so that's really where I'm primarily focused on educating people.
That's amazing. Awesome. Thank you so very much, Andrea.
Yeah, it's been lovely.
I hope to see you soon.
Yes. And at the bare minimum, at the very next event in October.
For sure. We're going to be there together. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you, everyone.